Fix. Hey, stop. Stop. What are you doing? Oh, goodness. Let's get this thing started. Oh no, I didn't realize I was already live. Well, welcome everyone. My name's Kurt with Rock.Hounding.Adventures, and today we're just gonna do some polishing. I have this piece of calcite from the book cliffs. I just kind of want to work down the rough edges. So you have, I found this about a year ago over in the book cliffs. It's a large piece of calcite. I'm wanting to polish this side, partially this side. I'll probably have to cut this piece off to get it level, probably like tomorrow, and then polish this side and this side and this side, and just kind of make like a nice little shelf piece. This piece right here is actually barite, or clear barite. So I was thinking about using that as the natural stand for it. And normally when you polish this calcite, it has a lot of rainbow inclusions. So that's the plan. Sorry, I didn't realize my feed was already live. I must have hit it, and then my dog was getting into stuff she shouldn't have gotten into. So we're using the High-Tech Diamond 8-inch all-you-need flat lap with the 180 grit disc. We're gonna start, I guess, on this side and just flatten it down. And as we go through the steps, you'll start seeing a lot of clarity and rainbow inclusions. This piece may be just a tad bigger than what I should be doing on the machine, but it should be just fine. Hello, Sid. Welcome in. I'm not doing any specific shapes. I'm gonna try and keep the natural facet edges that it already has. Hey, Ken. Good to see you. Turn the dial up to setting 4.5. Hey Ken, if you're still watching, if you could go on to the if you're on Discord, go onto the Roundtable Discord server and post a link to this feed over in the upcoming videos and lives. I'd appreciate it. I forgot to do that before I joined in. It's getting there. I want to get all of this staining off. You're not on Discord? Okay. No problem. If you're not part of it, you should. It's a cool platform. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I guess Odin. So, hi. Oh man, look at mosquitoes out here. Already too early for them. It's looking better. Can I like click on this and? Nope. Never mind. It does not do anything. Hey Liz, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for sharing it on Discord. I'm gonna keep going until we get that to disappear. Should be pretty soon though. Can I zoom out? Okay, I can. There you go. Whoa. It slipped. Oh well. It didn't cause any damage. That was close. Okay. I need more water. Oh no, I'm almost out. I didn't realize. After this, I'm gonna have to go get some more water. Okay, looks like that's pretty much gone. Okay, so now we're going to, since we got this side nice and flat, look at all those rainbow inclusions in there. It's gonna look so pretty when I'm done. We're gonna work on this side now. So like this mineral right here is shale, which is a lot harder, so it may take a little bit longer. Actually, let's go ahead and start working this down, because we're gonna put a angle on this in a minute. So for anyone just tuning in, if you're curious what we're doing, we're polishing this piece of calcite that I picked up about a year ago over at the Book Cliffs in Grand Junction. Most of this is calcite. There's a small piece of shell right here that we're grinding down, and then the stand for the shelf, we're gonna use this piece of barite that's sticking in the bottom corner. So it should be pretty cool when I'm done. Today we're just shaping it though. Stone coconut, yep. So we're actually out of water. I'm going to go to the water hose real quick and fill up my bucket, and I'll be right back. Be right back. Take probably about 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Show that up. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me turn this off. I just realized that this disc is my older disc because of these rust stains. That's how I know it's not near as sharp. So we're going to take this one off and grab the right one, and I'll be right back. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind again. Before we put the 180 on, we're just gonna put the 80 on to work through the shell, because it's a lot harder than calcite. This one should take less time, and then we'll jump back to the 180. Have I ever accidentally touched this? Oh yeah, if you've If you watch some of my older lives when I'm doing this, sometimes my fingers will be touching this without realizing, and I'll start bleeding because I'm grinding my fingers down. And then it's kind of like a deep burn and hurts for like a week or two until the skin finally grows back over. I try really hard not to do that though. Yeah, you can't feel it until it's too late. Check the side. I think in December when I was doing this live, I grinded down like 3 or 4 of my fingers without realizing it. Okay, that's working down really quick. I'm just looking at it real quick. I have to be careful while I'm doing this because I don't want to grind the corner of this barite right there. So we're gonna do it just a little bit more in this stage and then move to the next one. Hi, Rebecca. Do I have my water dripping? Yeah, it's dripping. Let's see. I'm looking at the stone real quick. Keep it little bit longer. Okay, so we're gonna now turn this off and slow it down quicker this way. Okay, we're gonna, this is what it looks like so far. We got most of the shell off, and then there's a little bit of damage right here, but we're gonna finish this side with the 180 disc. I need it to drip faster. No, it's at a decent speed for calcite. Depending on what material I have, I'll do more water. Whatnot. I have to be careful with this piece though, because there's barite attached to the calcite. Barite is what do you call it? What the heck is it called? What is it? It basically, so like calcite, it's fine, but there's this chunk of barite right here, which is very sensitive to temperature change, thermal shock. And if it gets too cold or too hot, it will break. And I'm wanting to try and keep this attached and use this as a base stand for the shelf. So that's the game plan. But as far as the water dripping, it's at I have it set to a decent amount right now. When I'm working like agates, jaspers and stuff, quartz, I'll have the arrow right here more straight on with the hose, which is fully open right now. It's probably about probably say about 60% open. I'll wash the stone off. You're in a lapidary club? That's cool. I'd like to get in a lapidary club in the future. I just don't have time right now. There's an awesome rock gem and mineral club in Grand Junction. They do lapidary classes and stuff, but I just recommend people to join them that are locally. I don't have time to do that right now. I'm gonna keep going until this patch right here is gone. Yeah, so it was so loud because it was a it was a lower grit. The lower the grit of the disc, the louder it's gonna be. There's gonna be causing more friction and um, just uh, I'm not doing good right now on terms, but normally the lower the grit, the louder it's gonna be when you're grinding or shaping the stone, and then as you go up the stages, it should get quieter. That stage using the 80 grit, like this is 180, that one's 80. Using the 80 grit, it's always really loud. I normally have to wear earplugs because it will give me, if I do it too long, it'll give me a headache. So like if I were to have the water on full blast, the loudness would still be the same. And I'm not a professional lapidary artist or anything. I just do this out of the hobby, so I'm still learning on techniques and stuff. Normally when you're using like a flat lap, you want to move the stone around a lot, so that way it evenly works the disc, so it doesn't wear down a specific area. But because this piece is so large, I can't really move it around too much. But nice. Do you you use a flat lap or do you have a capping machine? Hey, triple. Don't drop it. I almost did about 10-15 minutes ago. It flew out of my hands and almost started going around in circles. Poly wheel? Okay, nice. I'm wanting to expand my lapidary gear and get. I'd love to get uh, a capping machine, like a Cap King or Genie or something, and then also get some different wheels and stuff for to add on polishes and general bits. Maybe in the future. Nice, Genie. Nice. Okay, that's basically gone. Because of the stone of this barite sticking out, we're gonna wait on doing this side, only because I want to do this more when I guess there's no clouds and it's a little bit warmer outside, because I'm gonna have to take this guard off to where the water will be spraying everywhere. I don't really want to get soaking wet and then cold. So we're gonna do this angle another day. So we're gonna go ahead and start on this angle. So far, it's a nice shape. And then I guess maybe tomorrow I will put this on the high-tech 10-inch saw and we'll cut off this chunk and get it more smooth so we can polish this side too. Oh. Yeah, the guard is definitely handy. What does I say? We're gonna do this side. Oh, I'm out of water. Megatron. Okay, Matt. So we're gonna keep going on this side until we can work down this edge and get rid of that damaged area. This is a piece of calcite that I found out on the Book Cliffs north of Grand Junction. We are polishing down the edges, and either in a little bit or tomorrow we're going to cut this rough piece off to get it nice and flush. And then this is a piece of barite where I'm going to use as a stand for the shelf piece. This shell is cracking away, which is fine. I don't really want it there. Yeah, thank you, Maria. Yeah, I know, Rob. I can't afford any more machines right now, but maybe in the future. For anyone that uses high-tech or Cab King equipment or need accessories, I do have a discount code, 10% off. Just use the abbreviations of this channel, RHA, and that will get you 10% off on accessories on both Cab King and high-tech. Never expires. You got yours used? Nice. That's the way to go, unless you can like afford it without breaking the bank on new equipment. If you go visit again, make sure to check out the Book Cliffs. It's a large area where you can collect this, and the calcite is everywhere, especially in most tailings. Most people that go out there are there to look for the barite. You know what? Yeah, I'll keep going. There's a lot of minerals to find out in Grand Junction. A lot of cool stuff. Oh, thank you, Liz. I appreciate that so much. That really helps. I appreciate it. So it looks like there's a little bit of damage where a fracture opened up, which is fine. I don't have to get that. You know what? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna pull out my saw. We're gonna go ahead and cut this piece off, and so we can start working down the rest of the stone. Let me I'm gonna get it set up. I'll be right back. Hey, Bob. Good to see ya. I'm gonna get this all set up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna shift the camera, my tripod, so give me just a moment. Let's see how I want it. Cut it. Oh, nice. Yeah, that calcite there, if you polish it, and the thinner you get it, the more rainbow inclusions are more visible, and they actually make really beautiful cabochons. I'm trying to see how I want to cut it. That barite right here is just barely sticking over that line. And because there's no flat surfaces for me to like use as a base, I'll have to hold it by hand. But I think I can just hold it like this, use the bottom side of my hand as a base, and just cut it like this, possibly. I think that's what we may try and do. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, that is cut. I'm gonna bring them back over here. I don't know why I was doing that. Stupid of me. I didn't cut myself, I just like peeled the skin off my finger. Or like grinded my finger without realizing it. Give me just a second to set this up. How do I even do that? So that's not sharp. Well, even though it doesn't really hurt, it's just, it feels weird. Really weird. I'm not looking at the screen. I'll catch up in the chat in a minute. Just a minute ago. Oops, try not to get blood. Okay, let's catch up. Yes, you need a flat lap. Very, very useful. The 6-inch by High Tech, I believe, is like $450 or $500, and then the 8-inch, all you need flat lap is $550 or $600, and it comes with the 180 disc, which is what you use for shaping, and then the other discs are the brown 325, the red, which is 750, I think, and then the blue, which is 1200. And then you get a felt pad and a pink tube of 25,000 diamond paste. So what I said was, I accidentally grinded down the tip of my finger, and it feels really weird, but it'll heal in about a week or so. Excuse me. Okay, let's so we're gonna have to take the guard off to this part, and I guess I'll hold the dripper with one hand and hold the stone with the other. Oh wait, the water's getting on my shoes. Hold on. Gotta put it back further. Okay. Safety meeting. I know I know the safety stuff. I just don't pay attention to it sometimes. Okay, that's kind of cold, but whatever. So now we're going to work down. Let's see. We're gonna work down. Maybe we can keep that natural. I may keep that natural looking, but I do want to work down this area, and the barite sticks out there, so we're just gonna put it on its side. Right? Yeah. Pick this up. speed it up a little bit more. You can, if you don't pay attention to the safety of it. I don't really have scars from this. I have scars from other things, other hobbies, but oh, I know it'd be good. And the club, they've reached out to me and want me to. There's I just they're about an hour away. I just don't have time to really do clubs and meetups and stuff right now. But I know it would be a lot of fun. Oh, I bet. Let's see. I need water to do this part. Turn this up a little bit more. Yeah, 24 hours is not enough. And I actually think sleeping is a waste of time, but we have to have it. You know, I should probably start putting like bandages on my fingers when doing lapidary. It'd probably help save my fingers. I'm looking at the stone right now. That's why I pulled it away. Let's do this side. And let's turn the drip a little bit more now. And fill it up. Jeez, that spray is getting everywhere. Whoops, I got it on my phone. We're gonna do this side a little bit. Is it? Yeah, it's safe. Go all the way on. Sometimes I only have like 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night. Sometimes I just can't sleep. If everyone that's watching could be so kind and just like the feed, it helps my algorithm and I'd appreciate it. We have 18 viewers and 8 likes. It's free to do so and helps us out. I'm actually going to pause real quick. I'm just gonna go grab my stabilizing glue. There's a couple fractures on here that I'm just a little worried about as we keep going, like this one right here. I'm not sure how deep that goes. I don't really want to lose a portion of the stone. And there's another one opening up right here. And that continues to go down. I would like to preserve the shape as much as I can. So I'm gonna go grab that glue and I'll be right back. Okay. So for anyone that goes out to the Book Cliffs to hunt calcite or barite, one quick tip: if you have a UV flashlight, 365 nanometers long wave, take that with you, because barite, so like the lower quality barite like this that has this like smoky tint to it, will actually glow bright yellow under UV light. And so if you're hunting tailing piles, you can sometimes find some decent pieces. All of my barite that I have found, oh geez, like all these in this tray are all from the tailings, and there's some really beautiful pieces in here of barite. The clear stuff does not glow, but to find the veins in the pockets that have already been worked, sometimes you can find the veins easier with the black light. The calcite glows like a pinkish orange. The barite will glow yellow, and then the higher quality stuff that's more clear like this doesn't glow at all. But that can sometimes help get you on the right track. So I'm going to pull this up real quick and add the glue right here in those areas, and then I'll catch up on the chat. This is just a piece for my shelf, and I don't really want it to fall apart. And the way the calcite fractures, it can definitely run into some issues. Whoa! That's crazy. What are those deer running from? Last night, or yesterday evening, I was actually down doing a rock hunt on the Colorado River, and I kept hearing noises behind me. I thought it was... I've run into bears down there in that same area, so I was just kind of keeping an eye out behind me, and then I hear a branch snap, and I looked up and I see this big beaver snapping limbs behind me. You guys will see him in a future video. I enjoyed just sitting there watching him. He stole the show. Okay, so I think I got all the areas that I was concerned about. I just need to let the glue dry, and try not and glue my fingers together or to the stone, because I've done that quite a bit. Okay, let's catch up while this is drying. Yep. Didn't think you were gonna watch someone grind a rock down. You missed it. I was grinding my fingers earlier. What, El Paso Club? The 395 black lights aren't really that great from experience, and in my opinion, I've done comparison videos between 395 and 365, and the 395 normally puts out a purple glow that just doesn't really do much for the stone and allowing those beautiful fluorescent tones to show through. Hey Chris, good to see you. Yeah, grinding my fingers is nothing new. But this time I did it on the saw, not the flat lap. It's like super glue, and it's the Starbond super fast, water thin super glue. And if you're not careful, you will glue your fingers to the bottle, to yourself, and to the rocks. The reason why I like this over super glue, it's, I want to say, a lot thinner. So whenever you add it to the stone to where it's fractured, once you add it, it'll just start filling in all the cracks and crevices that have to help prevent it from further fracturing. I don't use it a whole lot, except on softer material, like and then that's all you do. And then just let it dry and then grind it down later. But it works really well. I prefer it for softer material. It works on any stone, metals, leathers, pretty much anything. I haven't really had any issues besides gluing my fingers to rocks. I want to put this away. I don't want it to get wet. Using it on fossils is also great. I use it on a couple of my fossils from Kentucky that I've found. I'm just waiting for it to dry before we continue. Calls it root beer. Are you talking about the barite? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, has that brownish tint to it. Still really beautiful. most of the browner ones that I have in here I found with the UV light. Last time when I was out there, I was using the UVB black light, and um, I came across something that I know are out there, but I wasn't expecting to run into it, and the UV lights do nothing for them, but I ran into a baby rattlesnake. I heard the rattle, and I was like, oh shit. I had to turn on the regular flashlight, and I was like probably about 2 feet from stepping on it. So when you're out there using the UV light, also have a regular flashlight looking if you're seeing past the sunset, so that way you don't step on baby rattlesnakes. Yeah, scorpions are definitely out there turning over rocks. Those do glow under the black lights. I'd rather run into scorpions than rattlesnakes. Here's a really thin piece of barite. Has some beautiful rainbow inclusions. I mostly hunt the tailing piles. This is calcite. Beautiful piece. But I think it is dry now, so we can continue. My fingers aren't sticking to this, so that's good. We're gonna go ahead and start with this side and grind down to remove the glue. Let's see, add a flash. Yeah, rattlesnakes do not fluoresce at all. They're much easier seen with a regular lighting. It's gonna look so pretty cleaned up. Most of the time I just polish small pieces of calcite, or when I go out there I'll look for the really thin small pieces, so that way I can polish it and make jewelry with them. Okay, I think that side is all good. Now we're going to move to this side and do this side now. Yeah, it's got a pearly finish for right now, but once we move up the stages and then to polish, that pearly finish will go away and you'll see a ton of rainbow inclusions. Almost kind of like optical calcite in a way. Okay, that side's done. Now let's do this side. Okay, that side's done. And let's see. Is that side, we glued that side? I think we did, I'm not sure. We're gonna go back and do this side again. I would like to remove all of this. We'll see. Turn it up. I'm just looking at it real quick. Does it stand up still? Yeah, it does. And here comes the wind. Jeez, that is cold. That is really cold. Oh. I'm going to stop for just a minute. I'm gonna see if this wind will die down, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to stop. It's probably not gonna stop, but so far it's looking good. And then with this piece of barite right there, it'll make a nice little stand for the shelf. May have to take a little bit more off the face, balance out that weight. Yeah. Blowing dust. Yeah, it's supposed to be blowing, I think, until like, I got a warning earlier saying that we're gonna wind advisory for the next 2 days, which makes sense because there's that severe weather threat on from the front range of Colorado all the way to, I think, Indiana. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. But I think we are going to go ahead and call it right now because it's hard to do this while the wind's blowing and I'm not using the guard, so I'm getting wet, and it's probably about in the mid 50s right now. But I will try and maybe come back on tomorrow and we can pick up where we left off and go to the next stage, which is the purple disc, which is 220, and then 300, 325 from there. But I appreciate everyone that has tuned in and has been chatting up in the comments. And if you're new, please subscribe and come hang out on the next live. But I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Rock on, everyone. Oh, I will keep you all up to date for sure.